If you've been thinking of making the move from California to here in the East Coast, Miami, Florida, then this video is for you. Stay tuned. If you want to know everything about eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good and the bad of living in Miami, Florida, then make sure to subscribe below so you can stay tuned with all our new videos coming out every week. So if you're watching this video, you've probably been thinking what it would be like to make the move from California to Miami, Florida. And maybe you're interested in the cost of living, some of the advantages, disadvantages, and overall, what would it be like to either bring yourself or to bring your family over here and to see if this would be a great area for you to continue on living. So let's get started. Before, I do want to say that California is an amazing, amazing place. I've been able to visit a couple times and it's absolutely stunning. In my opinion, I would say it is one of the greatest places in the world to live. But sometimes for other reasons, you may feel that it's a time for you to leave there and to explore a new destination where maybe it's not too different than what you're looking for, but maybe for some more technical aspects, political, financial, it may make more sense for you to live somewhere else. So with that being said, let's start off with some of the, I want to say the cons or maybe the disadvantages versus Miami. I'm only going to point out a few things, but let's start off with the traffic in California. I'm sure you're very well aware of the traffic in California. You can expect it to improve here in Miami. In Miami, it's still pretty known for having good traffic, but it's usually in those rush hour times in the morning and also after work around the, I would say anywhere from 3 to 6 o'clock p.m. Time. So moving from California to here, you could see a little bit of improvement in traffic. It's not as bad as in California, I will tell you that. California, the cost of living, it's well known that it's one of the highest in the entire nation. And to be exact, it's 41% higher than the national average. That is crazy. I'm sure gas prices are insane over there. So definitely another disadvantage, I will say, of living in California versus Miami, where there is more affordability, especially in housing, and I'll get to that a little bit later. Let's see here. You guys have we have no state income tax, and you have a state income tax that can average around 8 to 10%. That's a lot of your hard-earned money going to state income taxes. So that's a great thing about living here in Miami, is that you get to save on that and it gives you more affordability. Earthquakes. It's a thing in California. I didn't get to experience it myself while I was there, but earthquakes, not gonna have to worry about that here in Miami. I know that earthquakes are more frequent than what we would get here, which are the hurricanes. But we haven't had a destructive one in a very, very long time. And everyone here takes the right precautions because there's warnings, but with earthquakes, there are no warnings. So that's a tricky part about there. So you could generally feel safe here in Miami. Another thing I'm gonna mention is the homelessness. In California, the homelessness is out of control. Here, you don't get that same sense of homelessness. Yes, there's homeless people everywhere, but here, it's nowhere near California. So that's one thing that definitely you can see some improvements here in Miami. Another thing is the smog and pollution. California, there's a lot of it. Here in Miami, the air quality is better. So that's another thing to note. But for the most part, Miami and California are two amazing places. There are some key differences here and there, but I really think that if you are thinking of moving to California, Miami, this is a really, really amazing option compared to anywhere else in the nation. So now I want to get into a little bit more statistics, more data about the cost of living in California versus here in Miami, Florida. These numbers that I'm pulling are from bestplaces.net, and I'm using the largest city, the city of Los Angeles, for these numbers. So I'm sure they vary a little bit, but for the most part, these are the overall general average numbers for the state of California, okay? So overall, California is 30% more expensive than Miami, and that's calculating everything, including housing. Housing is gonna be the major one there, but 30%, I mean, that's almost a third. It's a lot. So here in Miami, even if you have, let's say, a salary that pays, which you'll be looking at around 20% less than you would receive in California, you still have more affordability here than there. So that's definitely something to note. The overall affordability is better here in Miami. When you're looking at food and groceries, there's not a big difference. It's only 3% difference, not really anything. So what you're seeing, the prices at the grocery stores and food and things like that, it's very, very similar here in Miami. A tad bit less expensive here, but nothing too crazy. The major factor, which is very well known, but it's the housing. California home prices are extremely high, and they are 52% more expensive than here in Miami, Florida, the South Florida area. The median home cost in California, around the Los Angeles area, is $883,000. In Miami, it's $400,000. So for what you could pretty much buy 2 houses here for the price of one that you'll get in California. And if you're looking to upgrade and maybe you have your same salary in California and you can, work remote and move to Miami, you'll get a much bigger, more luxurious house here. So that's an amazing factor, is the housing affordability. In the utilities, the price of the utilities here, Miami is actually 2% more expensive. Not a huge deal. That mostly is because we probably use our AC, our air conditioners, more often than you. In California, the weather is absolutely amazing, probably the best weather in the nation. And you have your doors open, windows open, enjoying that breeze, that cool, nice air, just in the probably low 70s. A little jealous of that, can't lie, but definitely it's not a huge factor for utilities. You'll be paying more or less the same. Transportation, Miami is 12.6% less expensive, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's a direct correlation to gas prices. Here in Miami currently, it is August of 2022, and the gas prices are at about $4 and a little bit under, about $3.98 for regular gas. In California, I know that you guys are in the $5, $6, $7 range, which is crazy. We see the news here that in California, the prices are out of this world, and we're just like, wow. Thankfully, we're here in Miami, Florida. We're not paying anything close to that. So you definitely will see some savings in transportation. California, for the most part, you guys all have your own cars. It's the same thing here. You're not gonna be using subways, trains, anything like that you would see like in New York. It's pretty much you have, your family has 1 to 2 cars. Health services here in Miami are more expensive. You're paying about 15% more here in Miami. But I will say a great benefit of being here in Miami, because I know California is very health conscious, but Miami is actually the healthiest city in the United States. So, the healthier you are, the less you need to use health services. You can get your checkups every year, but since you'll be essentially healthier here, you could spend less on health services, hopefully. So that's a little good flip and a little, advantage of living here. When it comes to miscellaneous restaurants, services, things of that nature, entertainment, it's a 0.03% difference. That is nothing. So what you pay to go and do things for fun in California, you can expect the same prices here in Miami. So it doesn't change your lifestyle at all. So other than those miscellaneous I just mentioned, that's pretty much all we have for now. Just keep in mind, even if you're not working remote from California and you're looking to have a job here in Miami, yes, your pay will go down, I would say around 20% in your salary but overall Miami is 30% more affordable than California. So it actually comes about of a 10% improvement in your overall lifestyle. So, and the housing here is much less expensive, so you can definitely get something nicer here than in California. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If this video gave you any value, if you learned anything at all, please feel free to like and send us a comment as well. And please subscribe to the channel so you can stay in tune with all the new stuff that we have coming out. We're gonna have some more videos on real estate, more awesome info and tips. It's gonna be really great for you guys, so please check it out. Again, my name is Martin Salinas from Miami, Florida. Bye for now.